Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And pretty much want to get into the topic about how women almost have everything. And the reason I say almost is because they don't have the truth. Or they cannot do what we do. Because you have sisters out there that's trying their best to be a woman compared to how these other women just want to be just like the men. And they can't do what the men do. These women got to be women, but now, like I said, nowadays, women almost have everything. And that's the biggest problem. Like, men don't even have anything to themselves. Whether it be wrestling or football or some other shit. Like, I mean, even with the jobs, these women taking on male jobs, which is like mechanics and other such like that. It's bad enough because now men can't do the things that men are supposed to do. You don't see men trying to do women things unless they're homosexual. That's the only time you actually see that happen. But men trying to do men things is damn near impossible because there's women sitting in the seats of that position. You don't even see much of men being able to do the other manly things, unless you see them in the warehouses doing stocking, the labor shit. Even then, I still see women doing that shit. 9 times out of 10, they still making the man do it. It's still too tough for them to do it. So these women get in these positions, they getting it easy. But at the same time, you hear the usual gossip about the bullshit they be going on with the other co-workers and the managers or some other shit. It's like, why do you hire these women if they just gonna cause nothing but a bunch of trouble and confusion? And that's all they are right now. It's nothing but trouble and confusion. These are troubled children trying to do men's jobs that they shouldn't be doing. But hey, this is what the Lord has predicted. He's predicted these women to be over us. That's how we're falling and broken. That's why we can't do anything, because these women are over us. Jeremiah 31:22 talks about how the woman shall compass a man. And that's exactly what these women have done. They have compassed us. This is what the Lord has ruled. Because why? Because this is what happened if you look to say to let women rule. And the reason I'm going into this is because I hear songs just recently from like Beyonce talking about how girls rule the world, and then some other song talking about I put my middle finger in the nigga's face and say bye. It's just inspiring these women to do foolish children things, and they end up miserable, which they are. They end up miserable. They can't do anything in their lives anymore. All they know is how to work and get money. They don't know anything else. What about correct slacking? They know how to work, get money, and be sluts. They don't know how to keep a man. They don't know how to raise a child. They don't know how to raise their own children, I should say. They don't know how to do anything nowadays besides what they do. Like, at this point, even though it's fucked up as niggas are, niggas tend to show more responsibility than these women now. Which, technically, men have been more responsible than women anyways. Even in their fucked up, wicked ways. But I ain't talking about just towards the children, because as a parent, whether you're the father or the mother, you're supposed to be taking care of that child. If you're running out on the child, then hell, you was never meant to be what you were. But I'm talking about even in the worldly aspect, they these niggas be knowing what to do and how to do it accordingly better than women. Because women are rambunctious. They run their mouth too much. And yet you got these women that wants to be all in the powerhouse, pretty much in the powerhouse, but you got other women trying to do the same thing. And they fighting for that position. So it's an all-out gossip war, brawl war, whatever you want to call it. But men know how to do it better. We know how to do it to where we don't need to fight each other to see who gets to the power street. We just play our cards right. Women, let it be a manager about to leave, and you got two people under the manager trying to fight for that position. And I'm talking about these are females. One female going to try to plot against the other female, try to set up a whole black male setup. It's going to be one fucked up section. A man, he's going to be like, okay, I'm going to just see how much work I can put off showing that I could pretty much be trustworthy at this position. Women, they get to positions and don't know what the hell they're doing. They just want to outclass the other woman to pretty much be the boss of that one. And yet don't even know how to do her job. And that's what happens when you have these women running loose, trying to be something they're not. There's been memes on the internet talking about how women should be in the kitchen. They're bringing that back up now. It's the world seeing it. These women should be back in the kitchen or doing women things instead of stepping in the man's position because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know how to be professional like a man does. Even when it comes to even wicked shit that goes on in the world, whether it be a drug dealer or some other shit, men know how to handle that shit more professional than these women can. But that's why when you read Proverbs 31 and 1 on down to 3, where it talks about King Lemuel's mother telling her son not to put his strength into these women. That's why. Because you get these women that has these jobs, they think they're the shit, then you get one of these women with these jobs, and then they talking shit on you. Hell, they don't even care if you make more money than they do. Just because they have a job, they saying they don't need you in general. They saying that I can still survive without you. Because guess what? If my job ain't paying enough, I can go get disability or some. Or if I have a child, I can get more benefits. So in their mind, they're constantly scheming. In their mind, they're constantly plotting more ways, some more shit. And these women are constantly asking for more. And it's just like it's coming to the question, when is enough for you, women? You already have everything as it is. Now you got guys trying to bring that women into the truth, make it, teaching them how to break down scriptures, do videos with them, and some other shit, when that's against the law itself. That's like you bringing a woman into the camp with you, with a whole bunch of brothers. That's basically adultery. And I wouldn't be surprised if some random guy, some random Jake would have done some shit like that, or is probably trying to do that shit now. Because Jake is crazy. He'll find every excuse to try to get his woman doing some crazy shit. And those are the ones that are those are the simps. They just can't leave that woman out of every damn thing that goes on in their business. Like, the woman has to know everything about where they're going, what they're eating, what they're shitting. It's a never-ending thing with these women. And these guys don't make it any better. You got simps that fall prey to these women, that willingly bow down to that woman. See, it's just a bunch of crazy shit. I mean, 1 Corinthians 14:34 says, "Let your woman keep silence in the churches." That's not only talking about, of course, that's not going towards the example I was saying, but hey, that goes towards it too. That means don't be bringing your woman into the camps. They don't need to be on their videos. They don't need to be up. They don't even need to be doing anything with their loud mouth. Hell, they be loud in churches. You got women pastors, but it says in the scriptures, like, your woman keep silence in their churches. You got they going against the law. You got Jake in the truth that be going against the law with that. You got these women out here that just want to do everything. Anything and everything they can put that they feel they can put their mind to. And that's the biggest thing to tell a woman. You can do anything that you can put your mind to. You tell a woman that she going to try to do every damn thing. Next you know, she going to try to be the first female astronaut or some other shit. Who knows? It probably already happened, but you got some more shit. You get something that a woman hasn't done. Best believe you tell her to go do it. Shoot, you gotta go do it. So these women are completely out of control, and it's just like, what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have to ourselves? We didn't try to separate in women's lane when they was doing their thing. Unless, like I said, unless you was a homosexual, but that shouldn't be. But that should have been a time when homosexuals should have been put to death in this place. Of course, this is Esau's land, which wasn't going to happen anyways. But now we have nothing to ourselves besides the truth, of course. But now you got Jake trying to bring all these women into the truth, just try to get them to teach now or do videos with them, and that's off in itself. You handed women more things that they should not be having. But for that's all I have for right now. I'm probably planning on doing a part 2 to this because these women are out of control. Because now you see women asking for more shit. We had even though it was bullshit, we had the men's march. Now women has a women's march, a lesbian march, some other shit. It's just like, when is it going to end? But I'm just waiting for it to all crash and burn, like it did with the government shutdown. How these women had their faces down. How these women had their faces down and couldn't do it, and couldn't do shit about it. Those are when the women gonna say fuck that whole feminist shit, and they're gonna go back to being women. So with that, I just want to say Shalom and death to Babylon.